As a last part of the draft lecture, we're going to discuss the theoretical stack draft. This is a theoretical calculation that will allow you to use three measurements and calculate the theoretical draft in inches of water column. The measurements are the average stack temperature, and we've talked about this in the previous lecture, and the outside temperature, straightforward measurement, and the stack height. It is usually given to you, or you'll have to use your measuring tape and go and measure how many feet is the vertical distance of that venting system, which is the stack height. The only thing is that you'll remember to convert the temperatures to Rankine, and to convert Fahrenheit to Rankine, so degrees Rankine is equal to your degrees Fahrenheit plus 460. And that's a standard. It doesn't change across the scale of Fahrenheit. So for example, if we have an average stack temperature of, say, for example, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, the degrees Rankine for it would be equal to 350 degrees Fahrenheit plus 460, and that is a whooping 810 degrees Rankine. Okay, so we're going to use this example to do our calculations. All right, so one of the very realistic practical examples is measure the theoretical stack draft in inches of water column when your the average stack temperature is 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So we add 460 and it turns into 760. And the outside temperature is 300 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We add 460 to convert it to Rankine, so we get 490 Rankine. And overall height is 35 feet. And we have a constant that we apply. It is 7.6. That's a constant that doesn't change. So we simply plug in those numbers. We plug in the 760 where TS is, and 490 where TA is supposed to be. And in that way, we can calculate D in this way to be 0.19 inches of water column. So that is an example of how we calculate theoretical stack draft. And in the book, in the textbook, you have this both in metric and in imperial scales, but in the exam, you always receive both scales, the data in both scales. So you choose to use either imperial or metric. In this case, I'm sticking with imperial because the whole training is using imperial.